performance. But I'm curious for you, and in feeding off the energy from your audience, have you found it challenging to provoke and cultivate the desire that you want from your audience when there isn't a sexual component? Like, is it easier when you're doing something sexy to get the reaction that you're looking for? Do you have to work a little harder if it's not as sexy as it normally like would be?
Yeah, I think obviously, sex is something that comes second nature to me as a performer. I can't speak for all performers, but definitely to me, because, drag, a lot of drag is very sexy. And that was the birthplace of drag, right? In these dimly lit bars, all the way at the back. And, it's always very raunchy and sometimes overtly sexual. But, I find myself performing, especially now that drag race has catapulted drag into the mainstream, and we're not just performing for grown adult gay men and lesbian women. We're performing for sometimes 13-year-olds, sometimes 9-year-olds. I did a Christmas tour one time where there were 7-year-olds in the audience. So it's I think in those instances, it's like, it's really breaking that desire down and kind of channeling, going back to little Kevin, watching my grandmother create that same desire and that same passion in her food. And for me, that's sometimes in the words I'm using it from in the show, if I'm hosting the show, or creating that mysticism, not in a sexual way, but just in like a mysterious way of performing for different ages and different groups of people. So yes, sex is an easy default, but I think the magic comes when you can challenge yourself outside of that. Like, how can I evoke that same type of desire and mysticism by not being sexual? And I think that unlocks another part of myself as a performer, as an entertainer, and how I can do that successfully.